Our first problem is a differentiation problem. We chose problem 55 from the lab. First, we start with a function when f of x equals 3x minus 5x squared. Then we will find when f of x plus delta x, and this equals 3 times x plus delta x minus 5 times x plus delta x squared. After having our two main functions, we will find the derivative. We will find the limit when delta x is infinite. This equals to 3 times x plus delta x minus 5 times x plus delta x squared minus 3x minus 5x squared. This last part will be inside of the parentheses so that the negative sign affects all of it. This goes all over delta x. This equals to 3x plus 3 delta x minus 5. Then we multiply our parentheses, which gives us x squared plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared. Close parentheses. Minus 3x plus 5x squared, all over delta x. Our next step is to multiply the parentheses. We get 3x plus 3 delta x minus 5x squared minus 10x delta x minus 5 delta x squared minus 3x plus 5x squared, all over delta x. Then we cross out our equals, which is 3x and 5x squared. After that, we copy our remaining numbers, which are 3 delta x minus 10x delta x minus 5 delta x squared, all over delta x. Here we will put a delta x outside of the parentheses so that we can take out the delta x from the other numbers. This way we can simplify our equation. So we get delta x times 3 minus 10x minus 5 delta x. We close parentheses. Over delta x. We cross out our delta x, and our remaining numbers are 3 minus 10x minus 5 delta x. Here we will cross out the delta x and we will make it a 0, since it's as if we are changing it as a infinite, and an infinite times a number is 0. So our final answer is 3 minus 10x. For our limits problem, we chose number 17 from the lab, which is the limit when x is infinite, which equals to 2x squared minus 3 over x cubed plus 5. Our first step is to put everything over x cubed, since we need to use our biggest x from the denominator to simplify our equation. So we get 2x squared over x cubed minus 3x cubed. This goes all over x cubed over x cubed plus 5x cubed. We cross out our x's cubed. And our next step is to simplify, So we get 2 over x minus 3 over x cubed. This goes all over 1 plus 5x cubed. Our next step is to substitute all of our x's with infinites. A number over an infinite is equal to 0, so now we get 0 minus 0 over 1 plus 0, which gives us 0 as an answer. And our final answer is the limit when x is infinite equals to 0. This is a graph to show in a more visual way our limits problem. As you can see, it has a vertical asymptote at approximately 1.75. It also has a horizontal asymptote at 0, all the way from the left and until approximately 1 from the right. This is a graph to show our derivatives problem. It shows a downward parabola caused by the negative sign next to the 5x squared.